I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason. The reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire. I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we can set the world on fire, world on fire.
People from all walks of life on the train like cold smashed ice. Vagabonds and marriages that's going wrong. Glory, death, and coffee shops. TV categories called reality. Polluted nature by corrupt ministries. We're all passengers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Oh, ha. That rumbling sound. In every building, a gamer and a drunk. Green parks with shitting dogs. Hey policeman, I'm in 3 modern families. Faster, slower, shades on, hit the gas. High, lower, get into the control room. Don't get older. We're all passengers. We're toxic containers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha.
If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Hola, mis amigos, mis compadres, buenos oídos. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dog. My name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, taking a look at the charts tonight. I challenged myself because in the back of my mind during these streams, I'm like, Road Dog, you're too slow. You get caught up in all these things. These people don't want to sit here and watch you go over a coin for 15 minutes. So I don't know. All these thoughts in the back of my mind. So I had this challenge idea. What? How fast can we go through them? It went pretty well at the end of last night, if you missed that part of the stream. But we're going to go through some altcoin charts. We've been charting them for a while. Just run through them fast, quick. Trade setups. See how they're doing. See if they popped off yet. Let's run through them. We're starting off the screen with the subliminal message that I'm sending you from Tangent Wallet. We won't talk about this because this is subliminal, but if you wanted a Tangent Wallet and one you wanted to save 10% off the price of that, look, they start at $43.90. I'd save you 10% off that. Just use my coupon code DAWG. And that helps to support the channel and save you money at the same time. This is win-win. This is why I love Tangent. My most favorite sponsor. And now we move on to the crypto market. Shout out to Strega and Grizz in the chat. Man, how you guys doing? What's up, dog? Buenos nachos. Muchacho. Grizz says, I get caught up too. I like it personally. All right, for the day, looks like altcoins are taking a little bit of a pumpty pump, right? Except for RUNE. Getting kind of spit on right now, but hey, RUNE's tough, right? RUNE can take it, baby. Can't wait till RUNE's up to $10. Yeah, RUNE. I know you can do it. So here's a market at a glance. Bitcoin dominance up over here where I'm just going crazy with my cursor. Just keeps kind of slowly going up. Sadly, I don't have my indicators activated on this particular chart. And I'm too big of a boomer. Too big of a boomer to figure it out. But what I can do is draw on this little baby. We're in a rising wedge, which should break to the downside, especially since we got this little spike here. Kind of pokes a hole in the wall, little peephole speaking in, saying, what are you doing in there? They want to sneak in the middle of the night when nobody's looking. Make all our altcoins get all excited. Because that's what's going to happen. If Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin wants to go sideways on a weekend. Gosh, would that ever happen? Could Bitcoin possibly go sideways this whole weekend? Lots of YouTube very bullish today, I see. Lots of big thumbnails just calling for big pumps to 30,000. Here we got over here. Oh man, they move on all these squares when I say look at my cursor, don't they? All right, so down on the lower left, the dollar is dropping that we see. Over to the lower left, we see that the U.S. tethered dominance, stable coins, is dropping a little too. So they're coming out of their stable coins and going into where? Altcoins. And a little bit into Bitcoin, probably. Because it has a nice little pump. You got to admit, Bitcoin had a nice little pump today. On a Friday. On a Friday. Are you listening to what I'm saying? We getting bullish on you don't get bullish on a weekend. You just don't. There's no liquidity here. Retail is not here. If retail was here, yeah, get bullish on the weekends. We like retail weekends. They're not here yet, baby. I'm not seeing what all the fuss is about. I mean, yeah, every pump we get, yay, team, it came up to my little rejection zone, this 2.7 fib I got up here. You guys, I know you heard talking to me about my 2.7s. Technically, you would want to put a 2.72. Some of us like to front run it a little bit with the 2.7. I should probably do it with my regular 272 down here so it would hit. Instead of just getting skimmed. There's the secret to that madness. So Bitcoin here on the tiny chart. Let me zoom out, baby. We gotta zoom out on Bitcoin. And we always got to go over Bitcoin first, right? And then we start getting into the 30 charts and whatever. I'm only here for an hour. This chart looks bogusly just very... It's got too much. It's noisy. Here we go. Here's a clearer chart. Let's start with this one. So 1 hour wants to take a little bit of a dumpty dump, looks like. But zoom out just a little bit. See what happened. They had a spike up here to 28,142 on the 5th. Spike down on the 6th, the next day, down to this zone. That big old zone there. The 3% move there. After pumping us up here, our stochastics look good. I will give you that. On the 4 hour, they look good. They look good. I like the 100 crossing over this 366. That's bullish. It is above the 200. That's bullish. They're stacked up nice. Bitcoin, why are you getting so bullish on me all of a sudden? We did have this breakout. Remember this little guy? Which is roughly says that we can go right back up here to 31.5. So the TA is there for the possibility of getting up there. It is. The moving averages do support that. Ichimoku clouds kind of like, I'm still feeling it out, but maybe. But that was the 4 hour. I just like to zoom out a little bit more to see where we got a little bit more confluence. And we're coming over here to the daily, and this is where we're going to have a little bit of a hiccup. Because right up here on the daily, putting limits on what we can do, how far we can go, is Lucy. She's hanging out up there. She's hanging out with the 200 moving average on the daily. She hanging out there with the 100 moving average on the daily. She just hanging out there up there where we ain't yet, and that's around, where are you, Lucy? She hanging around 28.72, that area. Yeah, she's chilling, just kind of swatting us down whenever we come up there, like we're just like little flies. Shoot, get away, go back down. That's what she's doing. But I do like the cloud. I like what I'm seeing there. So there's a possibility we come down here to this little cloud ridge. We're gonna float on the clouds, boys. Which is also our 9 daily moving average. I want to mark this. That's a 27.5. I see that area being very prominent to be revisited very soon. That's our landing pad from being swatted down by Miss Lucy. Which is where I see us possibly going this weekend. Now, if she swats us down really hard, we could see 27. And it sounds a little bearish, doesn't it? I'm not bearish. Overall, I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin. I just know how the market makers like to play with this, so. They want to take my lunch, Bitcoin. But what are the bears? They're pretty savvy. They don't have a reputation for being vicious killers for no reason. So all these levels, these moving averages here on the daily, very relevant to us. Even down us back again to $26,514. Also, what we might see is these moving averages come up to these fib areas. Maybe a little mix in between there. I don't know. 236 fib comes at 236. The 236 fib comes in at $27,721. While the 382 fib Fibonacci comes in at $27,175. Those two areas, my friends, are two very possible areas that we could look for a retracement to, possibly over this coming weekend. So could that happen? We think so. What I see is that currently we are in a rising wedge. Now these rising wedges, they do have the opportunity to break to the downside. That is what they do most of the time, no? Some would say 70%, some would say 68%, that they say that about everything. But that is more than less, pretty fairly a good assessment, about 70% of the time that it will come down to the downside. So do be aware of that. That's all I'm saying. It's perfectly okay to come back and just kiss this cloud. Just kiss it. Go, mwah. Kiss the cloud one more time before we kind of bounce off into a new land. Now, will we retrace very heavily? I do not know. I am not Nostradamus. Why are you tuning in? I just tell you what I see on the charts. I do not predict the future. No, not me. Not me, no. But I do see. I see the signs. I see the writings on the wall, and the writings on the wall say that Lucy is up there, and she does not want Bitcoin to continue right now. She is talking with Gary Gensler. You know they talk. You know deep down when you look in Gary Gensler's eyes, he loves Lucy. He got the hopper. Lucy, he only does what Lucy wants Gary to do. And Lucy, she's a sweet talker. Lucy is a sweet talk Gary Gensler to making all the havoc. You said those were herbs. Striga says I didn't do auto start. I'm here though. Striga, I'm always glad you're here, man. I'm impressed how often you are here. Hang on, Lucy, hang on. Ah, somebody gets it. Marco said, man, Hungarian. I have no idea, man. I am not. The accent, I have no idea. It started out being something French and it just goes in probably Zimbabwe. So we've got this lot of inverted head and shoulders right here. Do you have that measure move for that little guy? That's giving us a little push to the upside. That's a little promising. There's another little scenario. That gets us up to $29,230. Gosh darn it. Yet I'm still looking for downside action out of Bitcoin. I just am. I just don't trust this move quite just yet. I just don't trust them. Maybe that's my personal bias getting in the way. I hope not. You know, I've been working on that for a long time. Maybe it's this bearish divergence that's forming right here. Now that does have a little bit more weight than what I feel. Where price is coming down. And when we look over here on our RSI, at that particular point, price is actually coming up. Let's mark that. That would be a vertical line. Choom, baby. This is a up section here. Let's mark that one too. So this one's very, very far away. We don't count that one. We're looking at this little guy right here, and he's lower than our RSI over here. We got some bearish divergence coming in here. It's hidden, so it's the weaker form of bearish divergence, which basically means that our overall trend should continue in the same way. Which one would think, okay, we reach a trend line area, a resistance area, and then we get knocked down to the downside. Only when you just look back and think that, oh crap, we didn't make a lower low. Oh, our trend's really to the upside. What the hell, man? So bearish divergence is kind of weak, and it can be nullified if price does actually, if it's strong enough to move to the upside, you know, then eventually these things will start pointing in the same direction, and that bearish divergence is canceled. The one we really want is the true Boris divergence. And we ain't got that right now, so this little baby can rock a little bit. Just saying. I am looking for a rejection here. We've been getting rejected there. So, I promise we're going to get off Bitcoin. I'm a little concerned because I actually have a couple of positions over here I'm working on. I'm taking profits and gotten stopped out, but I'm growing this tiny little account. Woohoo! We went from $60 to $100. I believe that's the right one. Oh, wrong one. But don't think I'm just doing it that way. I'm also having some fun over here with my other BitUnix account. Because I've got 2 BitUnix accounts. The other one I've been shorting on, building a little short position for the times when we pop up and we start dropping back down, because you know they love to drop us down. I'm down just a little bit right now, like 0.12%, so we see how that goes. But where am I at? $50 on this one. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for some altcoins? Are you ready for the challenge? We're going to come over here to the 4 hour to kick it off. Let me get my timer. It is now 10:49. We're going to start this 10 minutes early. I'm not starting this at 11 and going to 12. We're going to do this pretty quick. Can it be done? How long can it take me to go through these without getting stopped and chasing the rabbits? Are you ready to rumble? We're going to start with some different ones than we looked at last night. Wet my whistle. We are almost ready to go. Check it out with you guys. I really wanted to take out the highs and then nuke. Yeah, that would be awesome for what I've got set up over there. That's what I hope for too. I've sold my bag and hoping for a dip, says Marco. Lucy gonna drop them. She usually does. She usually does. And just speaking on that real quick, let's see, where are we on the 4 hour? Lucy's right up here where we got just slammed us down right there. Now she is above the 800 moving average, okay? So she's floating in the right direction for bullish. She's actually bullish in relation to that. So there is a subtle pull to the upside going on here, especially us crossing over this 266. But we really got to get the 200 to cross over that one, and that will be good. But we're going to get some good effects from this 100 over that. I just can't, I'm not seeing the parabolic. Maybe it can we looked at that possibility, with these rising wedges going parabolic. I'm not seeing that sign yet, but that's just something to follow in the back of your mind, because there's some crazy bullishness. And something in my gut just tells me not to trust it. Just don't trust it. We are going up right now, and volume's coming down. So that's a sign. That's the low liquidity weekend. It's just wild. Anyway, without getting on to the conspiracy theories about market manipulation, let's now get into. I lost the chat, man. Chat. Keep doing that. Dog, what tokens have you noticed when Bitcoin dominance up? I've seen stacks me well. Oh, I need to take a deeper look at that, but yes, you would see stacks. Anything that's associated with that chain, Alex, I'm sure is one of those. And actually, we're covering Alex tonight. It's actually down 1%, almost 2% today. Well, Bitcoin's taking that up too. We'll look into that. That is a good topic. But stacks, yeah, anything that's ordinals, anything associated with the Bitcoin chain itself, should do fairly well whenever Bitcoin goes to the upside. And I'm curious to see how Bitcoin dominance, affects them. It's a new class for us. All All right, here we go. It is 10:53. Let it begin. It is now ready to begin. We're going to begin. I promise. Quit talking about it. Just do it. Shut up. You're talking to yourself. Quit talking to yourself. Just talk about it. Here we are on Nakamoto Games. We're going to zoom out to the daily action. Nakamoto. I like Nakamoto. I liked it down here. I still like it up here. It's going parabolic like crazy. I mean, it's really doing a good parabolic. I see 1, 2, a possible third stage, a possible fourth stage, a possible fifth stage, maybe with a little blow off top, all the way up to $1.74. But I do have targets coming in at $1.47 and $1.12. This little yummy, great target, $1.08. It's my famous fib line. And some possible areas to get into it. Well, good luck with that. We've broken above this trend line, which pretty much signifies more parabolic activity coming out of Nakamoto Games right here at 70 cents. Zooming in. Oh, might we get back into the pattern? Possibility if we do break into this pattern, you might get a juicy price down here at 52 cents again. She's showing signs of losing that daily. You're never going to make it through all these coins if you keep getting all this. Shut up, man. Got to check out the moving averages from voice. Maybe getting a little pullback. This may be a fake out here. Be alert of that. We're getting into the cloud there. A little caution, but this should be the area where she finds support. And if she regains this area, say she breaks up above 75 cents, she's going to the moon, going to go crazy parabolic. Moving on now to FET. F-E-T. That's FET. Fetch I-A-I. Did very well. I moonbagged that baby when we had that big AI pump. Oh, loved it. And these have been some juicy areas to get back into to run anywhere. Man, 17, 18 cents, 20 cents. But I think technically, 25, 28. Anywhere under there, I think is a really good place to get into this for long term. Because it is going to do so much better than that. So to me, this whole range right here is just one big juicy buffet accumulation for FETAI. We're in between, betwixt the red lines. Betwixt the red lines is where you want to buy, preferably down toward the lower red, because it's a little bit more tastier. It's a little not as chewy, just kind of melts in your mouth, just kind of we like buying down here. Nibble, 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 gobble, 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 whatever, all through here during this accumulation phase. Moving next to EGLD. EGLD is continuing down in the falling wedge pattern down here at the bottomy area. Will that be the last of the bottomy areas? I don't know. Let's look for some clues real quick. You're never going to do this. You're never going to make it. You're never going to. Stop all that negative self-talk. You don't know me. I take a poop with you every day. That is too much information to disclose here. Have you ever heard of multiple personality disorder? Let's all talk about the new guy. Oh God. We are in a juicy bottoming area. Hopefully this can hold. Just an idea that we may be finding support here, partial decline. This is somewhere between $23 and $25 for EGLD. Have some of this. It is not one that I got my hopes up for. I really did kind of lose. They changed their name to Metaverse X. I mean, they just don't have a direction, and that just tells me. And for some reason, that's a turnoff to me. So I've got some of this. I've had some of this. I think I'm in the red from this because I do not plan on adding to this. But it is in a falling wedge, which should get a breakout, and we should see some upward movement. And Lucy says, hey, $73 is possible. She may let that handle. She may change her mind, make it about $70. Come back up to the top of this falling wedge, but it may be a little while. It's not looking too juicy right now. Just give you that. You're never going to make it out of here, Road Dog. I swear, you're talking way too much. There's so much to talk about. I see it coming down even further till we get above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. EGLD, I mean, you're trying. I'll give you that. You are trying, but That one needs a big, deeper dive to look and see what they're doing on GitHub and see how they're doing on roadmap. You really need to take a look and see what the company's actually doing. Before I suggest just going all crazy on it, but still a good buying area. Take a look at AZERO. Wow, we're down to 80 cents, man. I feel a little let down on this coin, like it's down to 80. I'd like to feel a little bit more let down if it just like come back down to like 59 to 60, 11 buy some more, because like that's like a cool area. I feel like I could really like take advantage of that and then profit in the bull run like greatly if I do that. So please, like, okay, would you please like let me buy you a little bit cheaper? I would totally do it, totally. Oh my god. It's the music. It's got to be the music. And whatever's coming out of that vaporizer. So looking here on the daily, I got 200 moving over the 366. So that's a bearish crossing there. Now that's not, I don't think, like an immediate effect kind of thing. That's kind of like a more of a subtle, like a time bomb kind of thing. It'll take a little bit for that to hit. Just may kind of drag us up there a little ways in between. So he's trying to gain a little bit of ground. Got some promising actions on. You're never going to make it through this. I need to see get above that 21 moving average right there. That little red line. I need to get above that green line and that red line. That red is a 9, and we're not above it. We need to be. 4 hours says. We're working on it, baby. We're working on it. 4 hours. Being impressive. Being above the 200 moving average. I like what I see there. That's a very promising sign. What I don't like about it is that we are now in a little symmetrical triangle, and I've had that discussion before. I do not trust these little suckers as far as you can throw them, because you never know what they're going to do. They're like a box of chocolates from Forrest Gump. So be careful trading this, but it does look like it want to make an advancement, gain some ground, come back. Look for it to go to 82 cents and then possibly have to visit Lucy and get slapped down, because that's what she likes to do. She likes to do that. She likes to tease sometimes. Like, I'll let you pass. And she'll pull that chain and knock you right back down, because she's a masochistic. She looks sweet, but she's not. She's the devil. AZERO, we're just going to kick Opulus out over here on the 4 hour because we're just in a juicy buy zone. This one I like. It's an Algorand coin project. Music NFT that looks cool. You get to, artists get to borrow money and sell you their musical rights. You get to earn the royalty, a portion of the royalties. It's a cool concept. I think it may take off. It's just one of my lottery ticket plays that I watch very closely. I've got mine over on that platform working. I'm not trading. I'm doing the experience for crypto, man. For crypto science. That's what I'm doing, man. With Opulus, cause my psychic chick, she thinks this can go to $82, and she's spot on a lot of times. Sir, 5 cents. Hell yeah. Oh, unsubbed. Oh, okay. Speed TA. Yeah, I'm trying. It ain't happening though, is it, baby? It's already 11-1. Haha. Chris says it's all good, dog. Run with it. Marco says, "Hello, Mixie. Looking like a lot of eyes will be on this project by the rumors sell the news situation with their TV crypto." Oh, hello. Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be some high. I don't think that's going to revolutionize anything. I think it, but it's tradable. It's investable for at least a period of time. Number will go up, I think, because they will hype that. And here I am just drawing patterns on top of patterns on Zen. We're looking at Zen. It's just hanging around $8. This ain't doing nothing, y'all. It's just hanging out. You gotta zoom out a little bit, kind of figure this one out. She's just kind of sitting there. She's trying to gain some ground. My little lines just make it harder to read. Actually, let's take those off. This is what we need to be concerned about, is this trend line right here. And we're slowly trying to reclaim that 200 moving average. In the middle of Michimoku Cloud that wants to shoot us up there. Where's Lucy? She ain't out here. Oh, Lucy's way up there. We don't have to worry about her for a little while. So good riddance. Good riddance. I think we're in accumulation pretty much here. If we can actually flip this area where that red line is, then things will start looking a lot better. So getting above this red line, which is $8 and is it 14 cents? Did we just do it? I think technically we are above it on the smaller time frames. Let's go to 4 hour. 4 hour looks scrumptious. Look at that. Lucy said, you may go. Lucy crossed over the 800 moving average. That's bullish. The other ones are coming up that way too. We're getting a little turnaround. I think this is actually a reversal. Confirmation of a reversal. I think this one's going up, baby. Zen. We can look for it to test $10.70. I don't know if it'll make it quite there. Don't know that it'll make it any further, but she likes that idea. How far are you going? You're talking too much, Road. It's 30% there. So Zen. Every now and then. Shut up and draw me a Phoebe. Give me the Phoebe. The Phoebe says 1175. I like that. Let's go with that. Well, you know, if you pull a fib, you never want to ignore the 786. That's kind of your backup. Yeah, things start looking good. Around here, well, you may get that little extra bonus push. I like the 786. If we get really, really ambitious, we're coming up here to Lucy's land. Curiously how she's coming right down to this area. That's worth noting, $18.48. If I had to do a guesstimation here on a daily time frame, if there is actually some confluence to this idea, if it's not some crazy made up bull crap, if there is some method to this voodoo madness, how many days will it take her to reach that line? And would that be equal to as many days as it takes for price to reach that line? Seems far-fetched, unbelievable, but that could even happen. Can't really see it myself. But if it does, I'm gonna say we talked about it. Bet. ASTRA. Man, I've been watching YouTubers say we're going up and then going down and then coming back this next day saying, I called it. Join my trading group. And learn the secrets. All right, so Astra's looking good, man. This is not taco music, man. This is, I don't know any reggae food. These are like coconut syrup, man. Coconut. You put the lime in the coconut and then you feel better. You put the lime in the coconut. You mix it all together. All right, we're looking juicy on ASTRA of all coins. Yeah, I've had my experience with it. I've got some of this and I'm waiting for it to get me back into the green. Because it's got me into the red now because it started doing all this crazy just, I'm going to keep going down. I'm going to go down this road. Where's this go? Oh, look, it's a hole. Oh, let's just keep on jumping down. Whee! I'm going to go down. Let's bankrupt everybody. Yeah. Screw you, Astra. I got my eye on you. I still got you, though. Now, it's actually a good sign here with this falling wedge, but it's shallow. It's a long... You're never going to make it. Shallow falling wedge here. So that one has Thomas Bukowski describes these as like, the longer the diving board, the higher the jump. So that looks promising that we can at least come up here to 0.011 cents. That's a 2x from where we are right now. Looks good. Look for that 100 moving average. ASTRA. Striker, are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me? You laughing at me? I guess that's better than screaming at me. All right, for the daily on AAVE, looking good. Looking kind of spicy, looking kind of juicy. We got that Latino flavor. We got a little pepper in the salsa. Get a little spice. She wants to go up above the 200 moving average on the daily, man. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, the 50 is still down here. It's got some work to do. The other moving averages, they got some more work to do, but this is an excellent start. And if we keep this trend line, we're through and good. I just got a big noisy screen. Let's get this Fibonacci on there so I can redraw it, because I was like, whoa, where's the price going? Might I suggest that if we get above the 200 and the 366, the one that may be coming next would be in line with this girl right here. And that's right around $95, $96. So, very good. Also, AVE in a bit of a, what the hell? Descending triangle, kinda, sorta. Yeah, they're kinda iffy. They don't always come down here perfectly. So, descending triangle has a 53% chance to break it to the upside. It looks like it wants to get it a good old college try. At least he's going to be sitting there waiting for it to catch it right here. Probably bring it even back down for a retest to $72. That would be cool. And that would be perfectly accessible. If we came up to $94, how much would that be? You're never going to get 30 coins. 30 cents. And then bounce back and jump back in. 30% move. Jump back in on the retest. Oh! And then we can start targeting this 200 moving average, wherever it will be. I predict that it would probably be around 114, 115. Because that is a support resistance key area. Key support resistance flip area right there at 114. Basically, we're in a big range. And to be honest with you guys, we can probably just zigzag all through here over the next few months. I'm just being real. Now you're making me roll. Alex, I told you we'd talk about Alex. See how Alex is doing. Alex, you suck. You're supposed to be following Bitcoin. That was my whole premise. Now you just proved me to be a liar. Look at you. What's up with you, Alex? Ain't you over there? I'm invested in you. I got you in some kind of crazy pool. Oh, I digress. That is the green dot. We're all solved. The world is good now. We have a green dot. The BitBoy green dot. We're rich. We're rich, I tell you. MacD says it's got some potential. You do have some potentiality. What we got here, though? What's going on? What's going on? We got down. And we got down, so that's cool. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Come down to the 4 hour, so we got to see Alex doing these crazy big pumps up again. Come up to Lucy area about 7 cents. She can do that? Maybe I should be trading this instead of pooling it. I mean, that's a good move. That's like a 30% move. Buy her down here and just set your limit orders on Lucy's line, or front run Lucy. Yeah, front run you, Lucy. I'm just saying. She always seems to pass through the 366. That's a lot of profit to give up. You're never gonna make it. Oh my God, you just... I don't even speak in public, man. I can't even talk on the telephone. I used to work for a phone company back in my 20s. It made me paranoid. I don't talk on the phone, but I don't have a problem texting. Go figure. Makes no damn sense. True story, I did used to work for a phone company, and I did get very paranoid talking on phones afterwards. I can do it in a business sense, but man, I saw how easy it was to... Part of our job was to interrupt phone calls, which means tapping into your line. I mean, yeah, for like emergencies or whatever, you know, sometimes they pay for that. Can you interrupt this call? This is the operator. So-and-so is requesting that we interrupt this phone call. You're never going to get through. Alex is not looking too hot right now. Let's move on. She's all right for accumulation, but I mean, there's nothing exciting about the pop off there. Not really much popping off for a lot of these coins. Some here and there. Here's a very steep, crazy, bullish megaphone, which we got a lackluster breakout of. Don't expect much from this. We're gonna see what else this little guy's doing. However, you know, this was our nice little partial decline that we got there. What were we looking at? Moneda de caca. What? No, not this one. Theta? She's not looking so hot on the daily. I mean, she's holding her ground. She's doing good holding her ground. She is. But man, you got some work to do, girl. Got some cellulite down there. That's all choppy. Honey, you need just leg raises or something. I don't know. That's looking. Now I've seen you look fine. I know what you look like, girl. When you get things going. Woo. But right now, I mean, I still love you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I ain't leaving you. I ain't leaving you. I'm not even saying that. Don't even think that. Don't. And you're looking good. I see you trying. I know. And Jenny Craig is looking good on you. You're nowhere near as fat as you. Did I say that word? You're nowhere near as big. Your bags are nowhere near as heavy as they were before. My bags are. Sadly, my bags are. I kind of like you when you're plump. I really do. Maybe can I get you Cheetos for Christmas or something? You know, one of those big old tins. Maybe a whole pallet of them. Girl, you need to fatten up. You down to 62 cents. I know you can do more, Theta. It is 11:14. I made a dent. Oh my God. Okay. So Theta, I'm looking for you to come up, baby. I need you to come up and retest this 200 moving average. But now we just screwed everything up. Don't trust anything I say now. What happened? All right. So eventually up to $1 again. I need you to do that, Theta. But man, it's going to take you a while. Possibility what we may see play out here is one of those funky looking head and shoulders. That would be cool. So maybe up to the 382, back down to this area here, retest it, blah, 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 and then back up and then maybe up. We got months to do this, so no hurries, no worries, I guess. Theta, level up, baby. But this area right here at 70 cents is going to be an area to contend with. That is now a key resistance area for Theta. NXRA, my little free gift from throwing out crazy orders when everybody was scared to death and the project was tanking. And I've been pleasantly surprised. I figured this coin would die, really. I honestly did. But no, she's got strength, so. So I do have a nice little bag of this I'm holding long term just to see what goes on. It was Alliance Blockchain, did a video on it, and then, you know, there was an exploit and they just tanked this coin. And so they issued out a new one to make it right with everybody, and it's got promise, it's got hope, it just has to get past that. And it can. Projects can get past exploits. They have to work hard for it, but they can get past it. Especially if they're a good project. So I think it's interesting, and I'm just keeping up with it. Y'all watching me just check on my bags, what you doing? Time. Back here on time, we just can't seem to break up to that $450 level anytime in the next few days. That's when I can almost promise. I can almost promise that we will not hit $140 in the next 2 days. I'm not going to fully commit to that because, you know, this is still crypto. I'm not going to sell my soul on that idea. You never know crypto. I'm seriously. Oh, here's a crazy idea. We're actually in a bigger pattern just like that. Big old giant megaphony. We're in a little bitty megaphone and a big megaphone. It's like we need to amplify it. You need to amplify yourself up to $500 is again what you need to do, time. I'm just keeping it real with you. Come on. Get your game on. Get your game face on. Super Bowl's almost here, baby. You better be training. You gotta be doing something. You quit breaking these trend lines. You're supposed to stay within the lines. I know they tell you to think outside the box, baby. I'm telling you, you need to color in between the lines, and that line needs to kind of point up toward $500. So hard to read this one. I mean, basically, we're just in a channel. We're in a tight little channel, likes to spike out every now and then. And it should be coming to an area of resistance here that hopefully you will break through this time, girl. I know you can do it. I seen you do them high jumps. You know you can. You can go through them hurdles. Go to the Olympics, baby. Jump up and do it. Time, baby. Get your game face on. What you doing on the 4 hour? Girl, you want to chill and do Netflix? She won't go down. That's what she want to do. She feeling nasty. She feeling nasty. She don't want to stay up here. Sadly, she want to come down. Dang, girl. You going to drop us back down to 1350? I ain't walking back. Not this time. You fooled me once. You don't have to go that low, baby. Come on now. I like it when you kind of swing from the rafters. Go up here and talk to Lucy. See what she thinks. That's at 1650. Go get a second opinion before you decide to go down there. I didn't have a shower today. I'm just letting you know that. All right, chain. Imagine if I took a gummy bear before this. I did not, but imagine if I did. Possible head and shoulders. It may take us all the way down here. She wants to go talk and make a deal with the devils. What's going on? We can see it right here. It's on the charts. Don't have to read about it in the papers. All right, Jane is making a deal with the devil right now on the low. They cooking up something. Maybe Chef's cooking up something. I don't know. It's looking bullish, right? I'm not gonna complain about that. I like Ori chain. Broke through that little trend line. I'm not getting a good solid trend line on this. Basically because I think we're going through levels. So where's our angle at? If you go into angle and analyst, you will never get through this road. You are very true. I cannot let myself get into angles. We'll be here all night. So possible rejection area here definitely is. There's no denying it. But if she breaks up, Lucy lets her pass. Oh baby, where you headed? 250? I like that. I like 250. 250 look good to me. I'll go with that. I'm actually looking for some higher targets here. We did break out of this triangle, right? So we do have higher targets. I mean, technically we got some higher, a lot higher than this. You're actually looking back up in these areas about 650 if you can hold on to it for a little while. Don't give up on it. Could this be a possible shoulder, head, and shoulder? Well, hell no. I mean, it looks cool, but it's not. It's just not. It could turn into one. If you want to ride this baby down, yeah. You want to go back down to $1.64? That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Watch what you wish for. Yeah. You may get it. Who are you talking to? I don't know. I think it's the music. If it does do that, if it does do the head and shoulders pattern, that could get us back up to $3.20, maybe sometime before your next birthday. Ask the Easter Bunny, he may bring it to you. We need to make that deal with the devil, girl. Go ahead, live on the dark side, I don't care. Run up there. You need to just jump right over her and go. I don't care if you made maybe look like a fool with this possible head and shoulders play out. I don't care. Go ahead, go. Do you, girl? You go. Run, Forrest. Uh-oh. We're missing over here in the chat. Oh, did you say 15 minutes left? Darn it, man. I said within an hour though, right? Oh, but yeah, we did start 10:30, didn't we? Striker says, I'm already down. All right, let's continue. I'll quit playing around as much. We'll look at these. Buy zone never did hit. Could still though. I'm always looking for that. What gets ticked? What gets wicked often gets candlestick. And when you look at it, you know, what kind of pattern are we in right now? Oh, it's one of those rising ones. Those rising ones like to fall. It's kind of like egos. Egos in crypto. When I start seeing those egos come out, oh, I'm like, oh, this is getting juicy. You about to trip up. You about to do something stupid. You about to lose all your money or something. You get too overconfident. You see them get cocky. So watch it. That happens when people get money too. Pride comes before the fall. Try to stay humble. Well, who am I? I'm not a preacher. Do what you do. I'm just telling you, I see people that get all egotistical and then something bad happens and suddenly they're going to change their ways until they get more money or something goes in their favor again, and then there they are. So 4 hours on Algorand actually looks good, above the 200 moving average. Trying to reclaim some ground here, but still watching this. There is some, look, there is a hint of parabolic activity going on here. Not trying to get you too worked up, but we do see how these things are kind of coming down and getting closer and closer together here on the 4 hour. Yeah, we're at a kind of like a little turnaround point right here. This may have actually been the bottom at 1.08 cents for Algorand. Support resistance area right here. That are we above it or not? We're flirting with it. We're still below it. We need to clear that. I want to see us get above 10 cents. To get above 11 cents, I think things look juicy. To about 12 cents right through that area. I'm going to have to fight with that. The big area I think we're going to look at. Well, I don't know. We're taking too much time, Brody. Right here. 15, right under 16 cents. That one's going to be a doozy. But it looks like we're getting ready to try to reclaim that area and start working our way up there on Algorand. Waves is still sitting at $1.54. Can you believe it? It's just sitting here going sideways. It's just the most, just being a stable coin. Then we got this little funky house shape going on. Little castle building. Almost looks like a little crown in a way. I don't know. It just looks like something. But it needs to get off its lazy butt, man. Come on. Waves, I didn't buy a stable coin when I got into you. I bought something that would go up and make me rich. Get with the program. Remember, your purpose in life is to make me rich and other people do. Don't be selfish. Let's go. Waves is at a juicy price and then normally is a face melter at some point in the bull market, as can be attested by this big old hump all the way up to this big, that's a Batman. Look, it did a Batman. I don't even know if there is a Batman, but that's Batman. Clearly, there is no denying that is Batman. That's Batman ears with an extra little radar extension right there, all the way up to $63 on Waves. Yeah, all you naysayers, drop it. Yeah, so I'll never come back up to $41 again. I told you, it only made 33 cents. Only made it $34 that time. Down to 9 and pumped to 6. Man, this is a trader's dream. If you play a swing trader's dream, if you play it right, I'm gonna play it right this time. I'm in on this, baby. I like Waves. Waves, you better do me right, man. You ain't doing me right now. Don't make me look like stupid all over YouTube and stuff, man. They talk about this stuff. They leave comments. Yeah. I hadn't seen anything about you, but just expect it. Somebody gonna say something bad about you, Waves. How you gonna take it? Is this inverted head? This is a complex inverted head and shoulders that we see in here. This possibly could be. We need to take a look at this. You'll never get through these coins. No, but we're going to have some fun doing it. Inverted head and shoulders. Complicated one. Complex. That's what it's called. Still has the same measure move. Should get a boost to upside from this. Go Waves. Your divergence sucks, though. I mean, it's there. Yeah. Work on your divergences, okay? Work on them. You need to work on your divergences. You're not practicing enough. You got some work to do. Render, it was all everybody could talk about just a little while ago. Oh my gosh, Render is going to change the world. It is. It's the hot coin. Did come back to our little buy zone right here about $1.28, $1.30ish. If you didn't get in, I don't know what to tell you, man. She's wanting to go somewhere now. That's why we talked about it. You might have another chance. It may be doing a head and shoulders after all. So, I mean, it may go on a tear and you'll feel so bad. Dang it, Bobby, I didn't get in time. Never win in this game. Crypto's a scam. And then it may just come right back down here. It's like, dang, oh, it's right back and I can buy it, and then it'll dump on you. Oh, I have no idea. It's a possibility this is what we could be seeing. Let me just jerk my screen everywhere. We could be seeing this idea play out. Just keep your eyes open. How do you know? How would you know? We take a Fibonacci from the swing high down to the swing lowy. Those are them trading terms. You got to do that so you sound smart when you talk to people. Normally, I just say you take it from up here down to here, and you look at this spot right here in the middle. This one called 61.8. Because that's a good area for this one to get rejected. Although it may only hit up to the 0.5. So we're looking at $2.08 to $2.28. Maybe you get a rejection from render again. Can't seem to get up that high. Need a little Cialis in your life there. I know a doctor who can hook you up. He'll get you up there, baby. You look like you need it. 4 hours should look kind of juicy though. Let's look. How juicy do you look, darling? Are you juicy? I cannot see my moving averages. 4 hours does look good. 4 hours looking nice. She's really trying. Buy signal was right back here. Came down to do a retest of the 200. Excellent! Excellent strategy, by the way. If you get the little crossover and things just keep going up, look for a retest at 200. Yeah, just a good little backup plan. Just always is. He likes to come back and retest that 200 once it comes out. Yeah, I gotta make sure we're on solid footing. Just throwing that out there. A good little technique to have. Put that in your back pocket and smoke it. And then go live. What? So we got a little parabolic activity possible going on right here with the render. Believe it or not, on the 4 hour. Looking a little juicy. If you did not buy when it was $1.31, well, I do not know what to tell you at the moment. But she looks like she wants to rock on 4 hour at least. It's not going to work on that one. Render looks like she's ready to do something. Strega says, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Strega! Strega, you having a bad day? Filecoin, I have no dang chart on this one. What we got here? Oh, we got... I don't know if I have a chart or not. Apparently things are going slow. I have no indicators. Yeah, there we are. Man, indicators are ready to go on this little guy. Here we go. There. My computer must be just taxed to the gills. So still in the channel, it is falling. It's got a... Listen, I think we bottomed out, and I think this sucker's turning around. It's on the 4 hour above the 200. This thing's wanting to do some damage now. Wanting to reclaim some ground. It looks like it could be a possible inverted head and shoulders going on there. Neckline's a little iffy, but you know, we still got what we need to go up. And Lucy just makes this easy for a target at about $3.80 right now. Ultimately, you want to look at the top of the trend line coming somewhere up through here. We could be looking at $4 out of this. I don't know how long, but also looking kind of like Adam and Eve. Possible, kind of slanted Adam and Eve. Keep your eyes on this. It's showing some sign of life now. Cake is down to $1.18, man. I remember cake was like 30 cents and I had like a ton of it. And it was a very pleasant surprise how it just dumped up and I just drew off of that like a little bank account. That was cool. Let's do it again, Cake. I need you to start like going up to these crazy DeFi prices you get to. All right, so that's crazy. I don't, what am I supposed to do with this? Huh? There we go. She's reclaimed the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. To me, that's a bullish territory. This is a good time to get in on Cake, actually, before it starts going to the upside. We are looking for the possibility. Let's not get too crazy. Let's go with these tops. No, that works. That will stick. Looking about $1.25 out of this. Zoom out here on the daily real quick. And coming into an Ichimoku cloud. Oh, it's looking nice for you, Cake. You're going to have a hard time right here at this area about $1.35. That's actually where I would just throw a target in for where it's going to head. That's at the 100 moving average. And up from there, we got $1.54. And then we can start looking at this little juicy area right over here by $1.77. And that will probably reach that area then. Which begs me to ask the question, can they hit them at the same time? That would be amazing. There is some bearish divergence, though. It does suggest that it will not get past 154 for a little bit. ICP is coming in at a lowly $3.09. It was treated unfairly, it was. Okay. I still need you to do something. It sounds like a cool project. I don't know. I do have a little bit of this. Hoping that it actually will be something that will change things, make an impact. It sounds like it has a possibility to, like it has some cool technology, so I don't want to miss out on that, but it keeps going down, man. This is my buy zone. My juicy buy zone was 329 to 350. We're at 309 now. Clear that buy zone. Was not low enough. What got wicked did get candlesticks, so hopefully that's our bottom here, this triangle that we're breaking out of. With lackluster volume, I might say. So don't expect any big explosion out of this coin, but still a good area to accumulate it, because I do think it's got potential to go up. Not to those crazy $400 prices, but I think it can at least see $20, $25. I think that's very, very probable. I think these areas at 15, 23, maybe 37, 38. Those are some good areas, and being from where it is, again, a 10x, that's what we want in crypto, baby. We like those 10x's. Coming down to COSPA, still doing the same old crap it's been doing for 2 weeks. So I've not made a new video because we're still here. It's a strong coin, man. It's strong. I'm just waiting to see if he'll get above 5.8 cents and then go to the moon. Right now, we're just breaking down. I'm on the daily. Bullish pattern, falling wedge or falling channel, breaks to the upside. Well, we did. Now we'll probably get rejected here. If we break back into this, that's a different story. Need to pay close attention, see what it does. It may try to fake us out, but don't use a break to the upside on these clouds, on the green cloud. So I look for rejection here, come back for, I don't know. It needs to chill out and just come down the way for a little bit. It needs to chill out. Will it? I don't know. Look, I'm coming on it. You cut up in handle shouldn't come down more than 2/3 of the way from the neckline. Just throwing that out there. So Caspa just kind of still in no man's land. This is interesting though. Now for a cup and handle, price has to rise into the cup. Now there's a possibility this could be. This actually fits the definitions. It hasn't broken down below. The 618 area. We stay above that, and I got this juicy little buy zone right there, about 42, 43 if we get down there. That might play out. It's a little bit pointy. We like the ones that are rounded, but you know, if you stretch it out a little bit, you can convince yourself that, oh, well, it looks rounded as hell. Oh, it looks beautiful. Let's have some rounding. Till you do this. No, it actually might be a valid cup and handle. Which is supposed to be one of the best plays. If we were to draw this as a cup and handle, is it trying to break out? Nope, not yet. And I would say it's probably got a good chance to still come back down to these areas. You just don't want to see it drop too low. It'd stay above the 200, that'd be a nice little sign. Or it just may break out here and just make us all go crazy. So if Caspa does actually have a cup and handle, they're suggesting that it's going to break to the upside of this. That little parabolic move that we have to 10, 12 cents. Yeah, it could be bigger. I'm just saying, it could be huge. If it gets above 58 cents or 5.8 cents, I got a trigger order there waiting. Front row. Took a back seat in the back row. Ain't doing crap. 4 hours sucks. Just telling it like it is, man. Daily sucks. 4 hours sucks. You suck, man. It's below the 9 on the daily, so it's still getting a beating, man. So we got angles going on right here. Oh my God, you're never gonna do this if you do angles. I swear to God. Don't let him do angles, y'all. You gotta stop him. Stop him. You're out of channel. Still got a lackluster breakout of a falling channel. That's what these figure lines are that don't seem to matter anymore. Now we're kind of looking at something like this, kind of a ascending triangle, kind of a... It actually should break to the upside. If she can regain the 9 moving average. Otherwise, she's not. She's looking pitiful. Moving averages are looking pitiful. Baby, if you lose it, you're coming down. You realize that, right? You're afraid of heights. I just want to remind you of that. And the people that support you, they're afraid of heights. They don't want to see you fall. I'll put it that way. They don't like you walk up there. Whatever you're doing, man. Drinking and walking on the ledge, man. Life will get better, dude. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump, front row. Man, we could seriously come down to... yeah, that number. I'm not even getting into that. We're going to move on to Decred. No, we already did Decred, didn't we? We've not done Decred. This was taking a little bit of a beating today. Still in my juicy buying zone. I talk about this all the time. Last time I was in this buying zone. Not the last time, but the last time this cycle that we were back in this buy zone. She ran up $250. She did. Go look at it yourself. I'm tired of showing it to people. They're probably tired of seeing it too. Next, we move on to Solana. I see what I did there. Skip right through that, little baby. Moving on to Solana, which seems to be flagging out, wanting to go up. You know, you tried to hold this one down. You tried to spread nasty rumors about it and everything, and it just, I don't know, rose off its back. The chart looks good. It's got promise, believe it or not. It wants to do a little bit of a pullback there. How's she looking on the 4 hour? 4 hour says, what pullback? I'm ready to freaking rock and roll. Stochastic up and everything. I don't care. I'm plowing through this, baby. She's looking bullish. Possibility that this is a flag that's playing out here, and that will take us up to target about 28, almost $29 there. Little measure moves got it right there, so I gotta say, maybe you will hit that $30 target. In the channel, our next, we will continue in this channel until we're not. We got $35 on the table for Solana. My gosh, my little Solana bags are starting to get happy. I wish I bought more at $8. I didn't buy any at $8. Feel like an idiot now, don't I? Anybody here feel like an idiot for not buying at $8? Anybody here buying at $8? Maybe you should do this. You should be doing the YouTube channel, not me. That was a juicy price. I looked at it and my bias got me. That and probably having no dry powder had a little influence on it, because I kind of shot my wad earlier. I blew my wad a little too early, a little premature explosion there that just kind of ran me out of dry powder, so I was just trying to collect some of my altcoins when they pop. Gotta go back old school now. I did sell some stock though, that might come into play. Because I think the market's gonna tank. So, breaking to the downside of this falling wedge room, what's up with you, man? I thought you were the hot thing, the hot talking man. You were going to the moon. And now you're trying to break down on us, really? You gonna do this that way? You gonna come back down here about $1, $19, $20? If you do, I will buy you. I will buy you and sell you. I will own you, Rune. I will own you. If you ever dare to step down to this line, I will own you. Do it. I double dog dare you, dude. Double dog, road dog dare you to do it. Here we got the support area right here, though. Oh, yeah. You stand behind that barbed wire fence and yell at me, Rune. I don't care. Act like the big man. Act like you got support there, baby. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm just saying, you come down here, I'm going to own you. Oof. RUNE may be coming back down here. I don't like that she broke that trend line. She weakened this trend line. It's not supported anymore. We got UNIBOT against WETH. I think we looked at this last night. Some of the same things. I see a megaphone pattern here that's trying to break to the upside. Got a trade set up right here. Did we do that? Well, I would have been stopping you out. Did we move this? I'm going to hope that we move this because I don't see any reason to put a buy it there unless you got a breakout. I think that's what it's the future. We're talking about in the future, not now. Not for you degens that didn't listen. You've chimed in early, and if you're down, that's your fault because you didn't wait for the breakout. You're supposed to wait for a breakout. This line right here is what you buy. There's that 0.04. Not down here. If you walk down here thinking that I'll front run that trade, I'll show how smart I am. Here's what no, the market shows you how stupid. You're just bloody stupid if you did that. And I hate to be so brutally honest with you, but you just walked right into the plan. You did exactly what the market makers wanted. Make you come all the way back down here for UNIBOT against waste down to 0.021 it is. You know, that's a big drop for you. I feel sorry for you now. I don't mean to make fun of you because I know you're going to be crying in a little bit. Unless you want to go ahead and take your losses now and just watch it pop back up to the upside because you know as soon as you're saying it's going to do it, it does it every time because you're a degen. That's just what the markets do. We just talk about something else altogether. Talk about XRP. Everybody loves some XRP. XRP is still doing good, man, but it is under this trend line getting rejected there. XRP. I think I mentioned this before. This is a nice bottoming pattern. It's just that we're under a trend line here. So if this turns out to be a bear trap, if we break back above here, I think we got a chance to do that. I say that because Lucy's line, the 666 is above the 800, and so those moving averages, which are the stronger of all of our moving averages right now with the most weight, are going upward and in order, meaning they should be acting like a magnet for these other ones to kind of pull us up here. Now, I don't know if we're just going to argue here, take a little break, and then I don't know, but she's working on getting up above there, and if she can clear this line 55 cents, XRP is going to do something. If it can break back above this trend line, it is on for XRP. Otherwise, she's coming down, baby. Like she's going to drop like a rock. Probably going to come back into this wick now, 38 cents. Make all you cry like a little baby, like a little girl around Christmas time. Grizz says he got salt average by just Grizz. I am not worthy. You're supposed to be called Master Grizz now. I think you should be the Solana soldier leader, not BitBoy. Salute, Grit. Yo, you don't understand. He bought Solana at $9, man. He looked the bear in the eye. He looked the bear right in the eye. That's why they call him Grizz Oso, baby. He looked the other bear in the eye and says, I'm gonna buy now. The other bear said, okay, we're done. Go ahead. Let the bulls go. Grizz, man. I salute you. Yes. Alright, turning over to QNT. Poor little QNT. Hopefully she's done the little double bottom down here about $85. If not, me and you have to have another little top. It did wick down here before, giving us a foreshadowing of what could happen in the future. That little scan wick can reveal a lot of things. It's kind of like the Illuminati saying what they're going to do in plain sight. I'm going to take the price down here. Get ready for it, baby. Letting the big boss know all the game plan, baby. I don't know. Maybe there's a code written into all this market maker price action. Could be, could not be. Hey, wink twice if I'm telling the truth. I don't know. Anything could happen in this crazy market, but somehow it did come back down. What gets wicked often gets candlestick, not once but twice. Oh, we double wicked it. We double candled it. We tag teamed that little. Yeah. There is some bullish divergence that should give us a little push to the upside. I do kind of like what I see here, short term. Possibility that we are in another one of those megaphone patterns that has a 70% chance to break to the upside. This was a partial decline, and boom, we can shoot back up to this resistance area at 96 cents so that we can get slapped down by Lucy at 99 and start cussing and cursing and say, why will this project work for me? You're supposed to make me wealthy, and all you're doing is just breaking my little heart. Did I say that out loud? I say that because there's so much possibility for this coin, I think. It's reached those high numbers before, it can reach them again, but right now, she just like to play with our emotions. Quant? I think that says it all. This is a heavy area that we need to get above the 200 moving average, coming in about $98. That's not the 200 moving average, that's my trend line. 200 moving average is 105, and it doesn't look real happy. Moving averages, honestly, I don't like what I'm seeing there. Oh, and some of it's not too horribly bad, but this is not good. When Lucy dumped below the 800 here, well, she just kind of blew all the air out of Quant. It took it a little bit to play out, but and she dumped under this one right here, and that didn't take any time to play out. That was just like, oh no, I saw her coming. Oh shit. I don't know. But she's got a chance to break to the upside here. I need you to do that, Lucy. I need you to start getting your head together, baby. I know you're starting to show a little bit of divergence here, and I hope that you latch onto that and just ride this puppy like a bull in a rodeo, because you need a good pump, you need a good hump. Come on, baby. Get with the program. Let's get excited. 4 hours suggests $100. Could be back in order, but no guarantees after that. BET. What you doing, baby? What you up to? You know I like you, right? BET has been a tried and true just bull market. I just a ticket to more money. How else can you say it? An oldie but a goodie, BET. If you are not stocking up on BET, I can't deal with all these lines, man. I must have done this. I don't know. That's too much. If you're not in this, man, you're going to miss your ticket to win it. BET got all the way up to 28 cents. Doesn't mean you nail that, but just imagine if you just got up to 20 cents from being 0.01 cents, from being a penny. You looking for those big gainers? This one has historically proven to be a nice big gainer. The hour is up. I still gotta chart this one out though. I erased my lines, man. I got no lines. You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs. Road Dog, you got no lines. Ooh, does that look like a bump and run pattern? That looks just like a bump and run. That looks like a bumpy bump and run. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Juicy areas to buy BET was down at 0.014. We're at 0.016. Are you going to split hairs over fractions of a penny? We're at bottom territory for BET. If you want to get on this train, all aboard sometime. And the next week or two would be good, because this sucker looks like she wants to try to do something. And when she does do something, you're just like, damn. Should listen to somebody. Or somebody told her to buy it. Now I'm telling you to buy it right now. Not right now, but don't let it off your radar. This one is always done pretty well. For the investors out there, BET should be in your portfolio. It's just my personal opinion, not advice, of course. I knew it would bounce back. Users traffic is up. What? I cannot read over there. I'd bring it over here. I knew it would bounce back. Users traffic is up there with ETH and sometimes surpasses it. If I would kept up with the chat, I would know what you're talking about, but I would say you're probably right on, Grizz, because you usually are. I got other silly meme coins at the same time. $8 level was good though. We're still talking about Solana. Hell yeah, you nailed that. shoot, you need to take a snapshot of that. Hang that on a wall. Bought Solana $8. Hell yeah! You got bragging rights to that all day long. Phantom, are you coming down? Are you going up? What are you doing, Phantom? Come on, baby. You're trying to make a little bit of ground here on the daily, but you just ain't doing it. You're not making it. You're not doing it. What are you getting ready to do? Are you coming to my juicy buy zone? I dare you. It's a booby trap. I'm going to tell you ahead of time. I'm gunning for you if you do. If you come back and retest your wick area about 17.5 cents, although that would break this nice little trend line that we you've already broken once. You already nullified it, didn't you? Now we got this one. Four hours trying to make a little bit of a comeback. Trying, but not doing very well. She's getting on some shaky ground here. Did get a buy signal right here on this day when the 50 crossed the 200. Hopefully that will give us enough pull, enough little magnetism to bring our little wild little 9 and 21 back into. They're being unruly. They're trying to test the rules of the house and slip outside and go places they're not supposed to at night. But we got the bigger dogs over here kind of keeping them in line, but the 100 is underneath the 200. So I mean, this is the bad uncle right here of the family, all right, or whoever. This is the black sheep of the family, the one that always kind of gets in a little trouble or something and kind of persuades people. You'll be all right. Come on, go ahead. You can do it. Go ahead, jump. I'll catch you. Yeah, that's the one that's kind of playing around with them. If they start dipping below, I don't think it will. This is a nice wick. This could be a nice bottoming pattern, just like this one was before it dumped down to the downside. So don't take my word for that. We could easily come back to this trend line at 18.6 cents, but it's trying to bottom here, and the wick there is a good sign of it, especially since we're on the 100 moving average. We might actually find support here on FTM. So anywhere under 20 cents is historically just been a juicy area to get in on this coin. So if you're waiting for 18 cents, you may not get it. You may get 50 instead. So therefore, anywhere under 20, nice. And we're looking to come up somewhere around 30 cents and see what we can do there. See if we can make it there. Because if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. It's like New York, baby. I don't know. It rolled off my tongue. I went with it, but it does have a little bit of sense there, a little bit of truth. It's key area of support and resistance. And then it would be juicy to see it back at 54 cents. Can it do it? It's done it before. It's done it plenty of times before. It did it recently. Yeah, baby. This ain't the top of the bull market. Things ain't over. We just getting started. You need to get ready. Pack your bags full of Phantom, man. We're at bottom territory. If you a true investor, you want to play with the whales, you should be buying some Phantom right now. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. It's not financial advice. It's crypto opinion. Phantom, go get you some. Dot. She is boring as all get out until she's not. When you turn around and she's $50, you're like, wish I hadn't have sold that when I got back in profit after holding it for so long. I could be filthy rich right now. So yeah, don't make that mistake. I'm not making that mistake again. I don't care. You're at $4. Fine. That's the same price you were when I first learned about you. Back in the day, before you hit 50, 60, whatever you hit, you because you got to 6 and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Don't do what I did. Your road dog will tell you. Don't do what road dog did. Oh God, no. I missed out. I let my bias got to me. I sold my soul for $2 profit when I could have had mega $200 profit for each coin. Not for each coin, but I digress. Litecoin's sitting about $65. You don't think it'll do something? I think it's going to do something. I see a possibility for some kind of wildy looking head and shoulders that may play out, but still, this is a nice little bottom formation there. She's getting back up to these areas eventually, around $80. Is it going to take over the world? Well, no, I don't think it'll do that, but it's oldie but goodie, and it's a good solid one that's there. So I don't know. I still think it's kind of a silver to Bitcoin's gold, and silver ain't worth shit right now. Doge is coming in at 6 cents. Does that surprise you? It does that a lot during this point in the market. That's actually pretty good. I think we were down like 4 cents last time. A lot of people bought it 2 cents, 4 cents, and then it pumped up to 70, 80. So if you're an accumulating, believe in Doge, and think Elon's going to take it to Mars, ain't no telling. What? There's no telling, man. Elon has breathed a breath of fresh life into this coin. But it's always been a favorite. So pretty much just going by my moving averages on this, we're still below the 400 on the daily. So we need to catch up a little bit on the 4 hour. Hasn't done that yet. Until it does that, I wouldn't get too rambunctious about it. That's just at 6 cents, 6.3 cents. You're sitting at 6.1 cents now. Can you not be patient enough to wait till we break above this trend line before you FOMO in? Can you just do that? Because we're getting ready to get this little cross up here. Oh God, you see the cross, you're gonna FOMO in anyway. I'm gonna front run it. Yeah, front run it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy now. Oh crap, that didn't happen. You suck, Road Dog. You said it's going. No, man, I said wait for it to pump up over this line. That's not what I heard. What do you want to hear? I don't. Who are you talking to, Road Dog? There's nobody in the room. It's just you. 6.7 cents, man. Could be coming on the radar. That will make you a tiny. Gaga. 7% move. INJ. Let's look at INJ, baby. You looking good. Girl, I like the way you kind of shake it like there and kind of move. Always going up, always being positive about things. Keep going higher highs, making them little low lows, those little booty lows look nice and juicy, and just keep going up. You get like a little bottom lift there. I like it, girl. I like what you're doing. You looking fine. You just keep doing what you're doing. You keep on rocking it, baby. You keep building that up, baby. You keep building those bags up. You got some big old bags. You making me some big old bags, baby. I like it. You keep cooking it, baby. You know you got it going on. What's up with this trend line? You trying to come up and do a bearish retest? You trying to do something funky? You trying to be bearish on me? You trying to sweet talk me? What's going on here? We got a rising channel. Those aren't actually kind of bearish. May have a bearish retest situation going on, but when you break a trend line and you want to ride his leg and hump his leg, yeah, things aren't going to, the blood flow is not going to flow out. That's going to still keep pumping in a sense until you get that little final leg hump out, I guess, and we may be looking at Head and Shoulders. I don't know, but she may not make it past $9 again. But hey, from here, $7, $8 up to $9, that's pretty good. Could see some lower prices over the next few months, though. Just being real with you, unless she's on a different trajectory. Sometimes that can happen. A lot of times that can happen. Let's clear out this chart because I don't want to read. Do I? I can. You can always. I don't. I just want to clean it up. I can't see what I'm looking at. It bugs me. Okay, so we were in symmetrical triangle land. We did the little XY thing. I think it felt it. Get rid of these lines, man. That's nice. I like that. So we got a secondary trend line kind of forming here. Very similar to some of the other coins we've been looking at. I think Bitcoin is doing this, right? Yeah, Bitcoin was doing this. Still looking at these juicy areas under $5. It can happen if we get a Head and Shoulders situation going on here. I'd say we're likely to come up here to around the 9 area, this little short box I got, and it may be a good place to take a short on it. If you were a trader, it may not even make it up that far if we do a Head and Shoulders. Those are very kind of level. If I had to guess, it's like it's doing an ascending triangle. Possible. What I really like is this kind of boldy shape here and this little flag out here. It's kind of not a cup and handle, but it could be played like a bear, like a flag. And I think we must have looked at that idea too, because I do have a target up there at $16. I do see this one going up $12, $16, $18. I'm going to have a little struggle over here around 9. It's got to flip that area. But the big thing we want to hold is about 664. If we can hold that area, we should be doing just fine. We flip that as support now, right here. And as long as we hold that, we should be good. So that would be my horizontal line in the sand there. Guys, it is now 12:03. We've been on here an hour and a half, and I don't know how many coins I covered, but hopefully it's been over 30. And I don't know if it's made any sense at all, because I've just been all over the place and totally stupid, silly talking tonight. Then DOT is really cheap. DOT is way dirt cheap. It better do something. I'm gonna be pissed off for buying it. You better do something, DOT. I'm counting on you. Me and Leandro and a bunch of other people. I know Leandro likes DOT too. We've been watching it. We've been watching it for a year at these same freaking levels, man. I'm not counting $7. I expect more out of you, DOT. Get your head on straight. Get your game face on, Gavin. Put down the JCPenney catalog. Stop looking at underoos or whatever. I don't know. Do something, Gavin. Focus on the code. Trick is that I can check Dogecoin and forever. Guys, I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit it if you would. Help this video, help this channel to reach more people. We are starting to grow a little bit. I don't know if it's like I have to tune it to the videos, but the live stream seems to be getting a little bit more of attention too. So maybe. I think you can just cover more ground on a live stream than you can a video, but I guess it's just not as entertaining. Either way, I like them both. Let's me interact with you guys, and you guys are cool. All right. So hopefully, see you guys tomorrow night. Take care and God bless you, and trade carefully. Probably should look at the market.
You need to leave. You need to just shut up and you need to go.
All right. That's mommy. All right. Good night, everybody.
Come on, come here, boy.
Your graphics are all screwed up, Road Dog.
Come on. You freaky dog.
I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look.
Why does he have the toilet paper there? That doesn't make any sense.
If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable.
Well, you never know when you're going to have an emergency. You always need to keep some TP around.
The nighttime, hit my hotline.
I can't argue with that.
What's about your life? Basic bullets, Vietnam bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Sure you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog.
Grizz, I think you named off everybody on the Walton's cast last night. That was amazing.
Good night, John Boy.
So